We have about 90 in the herd, but of course it goes up and down. There you go. We've got Guernseys, we've always had Guernseys because we love the colour of the milk, and it's such a quality milk, it goes on to make the fantastic butter and cream. I'm in charge of the arable side of the farm and the producing of the food for the cows, and I'm working round the herd, and then the centre core of the herd, the actual milking, is performed by Chris, my wife.
Come on, it's all right. Good girl. Up you go. Up you go. Come on. Up, 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 up. I've been doing this since I married Nick, which was 25 years ago. I start at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then again at 3:30 in the afternoon. And it's a very physical job.
The Gosling story begins at the start of the last century.
Grandfather moved to Artist Farm, which is the next one down, which was a rented farm, and he came there in 1908. And he was just a small 60, 70 acre farm with a few cows, and he gradually built up the herd and then decided in about 1919 he'd start delivering milk locally to the village.
Nick's father took over after the last war, and the family continued to bottle and deliver their own Guernsey milk.
He believed in those early days that the best milk was still Channel Island milk, and our customers deserved the best milk, so therefore they got the best cows, which were Guernseys.
And they still keep to these traditions.
With ours, it's the old-fashioned way, no homogenising, and you end up with that cream line on the top, which the customers seem to love. A lot of them tell us about the joy of opening it up and pouring the cream off the top. And yeah, we're one of the few still doing that.
Well, I've always pestered Nick ever since we got married that we should be organic. But it was his decision, as a commercial decision, to go ahead. As the time has gone on, even Nick, who can be quite cynical about these things, he calls homeopathy Harry Potter medicine. He has actually decided that organic farming is the right way to go, and he does prefer it, in the way that we treat the animals, the way that we treat the land. So I think we're both really glad that we did become organic. This is my friend Veronica.
We converted the farm to organic, the cows became organic, the milk became organic. Now all we needed was to now see if we could sell our own organic milk. There were buyers of organic milk, but unfortunately the market was only growing at 5% a year, but production suddenly jumped to 15, 20, 30% a year. So suddenly there was too much milk, and the organic milk price then slumped. Well, we actually had the herd up for sale, and we were going to probably have to close the processing plant down and rent the buildings out. And my wife and I sat up in bed one morning and realised that we were only a month away from selling. The brochure was here, ready to go out to the public to buy, and we suddenly thought, gosh, we don't know what else we can do other than dairy farming. So I said, well, I'll give it one last chance and try and find someone who wants our milk. And luckily, we got hold of this company called Abel Cole, and now we're up and running with Abel Cole.
And Abel Cole don't just buy Nick and Chris's milk, they buy their organic cream and farmhouse butter as well.
That's the plan. That's the present milking parlour. Yep. And we're extending that building right down here. Right. 80% of my production is now going to Abel Cole, which is too much in a way to have in one customer. But as long as they keep growing and they keep wanting our product and we keep supplying what they want, It's a marvellous relationship we have with them, and we're all very happy.